Oh, there he is!
Hello and welcome back to Pac-Manufactured, a series all about Pac-Man clones. In this episode we're looking at NOM, developed in 2011 by Stephen Tragic Seafeld and Nathan Puff Everett. Nice names, guys, nice names. So this is a clone of Pac-Man Championship Edition, which I was not expecting to see. Very similar in visuals to Pac-Man Championship Edition and in mechanics. So the deal with this is that you're given a very limited amount of pellets and fruit, and every time you eat a piece of fruit it then generates more pellets and more power pills for you to then eat the additional ghosts that it also generates and basically score higher. So yeah, this is very nearly a very good Pac-Man clone, it's got to be said. But there's one thing that really aggravates me in this, is that when you eat a power pill, there isn't a very obvious visual indication that you're allowed to eat ghosts. They don't actually change colour. I think the expression changes on their face. They have like sort of a squinty look to them, but it's not a good enough visual cue, unfortunately, that allows you to know that, yeah, you can start eating things, which is a bit of a shame, really, because otherwise this is a really good clone. Controls are really good, really snappy, really fast. The gameplay is really fast and just, no nonsense, really good fun. But yeah, it suffers from that really annoying element of not having a proper visual cue for those power pills. It's such a shame. It really does act in as a detriment to playing the game, unfortunately. Not having that visual cue really does make it quite difficult, it's got to be said. Unnecessarily difficult as well, because there's an awful lot going on. Once you start eating plenty of fruit, you'll generate so many ghosts that it becomes very difficult to navigate. What they've done to sort of counteract this is give you a health gauge instead. So at the top there you can see lots of hearts, and basically every time you sort of go through a ghost, when you're not powered up, you start to chew away your health bar, which does give you a bit of a lifeline, but you can get stuck in an awful... Once you start generating lots of ghosts, it is very difficult to get stuck in a big group of them, and then it just drains your health all in one hit. Which I suppose is kind of the idea, risk reward. The more fruit you eat, the more ghosts you're generating. But yeah, the execution isn't quite right. It's a bit of a shame, really, because there's a lot of fun to be had with this, and if you can put up with the fact that you have this, annoying visual element that doesn't sort of generate any sort of cue as to when you can eat ghosts, it's actually a lot of fun to play, it's got to be said. It's very quick, very snappy, really fast-paced, great controls, really good AI actually. Like they're very aggressive, but they do have a tendency to sort of clear off and let you sort of get on with eating pills and pellets and stuff undisturbed. So yeah, it's a very nearly brilliant Pac-Man clone. Not quite there, but still a lot of fun to be had.